Hello, everybody. It doesn't look like anybody's in the room at the moment. Uh-oh. But I want to come on and do my weekly live. Okay. Like I said, I wanted to invite everyone into the room and thank you for those of you that are tuning in or watching on replay. I'm going to start calling this the hour of power because that's what I want to invoke in you. I want to inspire you to be, do, and have all that you want your business to be, and not only outside of the gift basket industry, but in your personal life. If I could help you in some kind of way, or if I could coach you on some of the things that you may want, that's what I'm here for. And if there's any whoever's in the room, if you can just let me know, say hi. And I see that it looks as if you're giving the video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing. Um, like I said, please consider subscribing. Ah, okay. Hello, how are you? Uh, like I said, that's what I'm on here for. If you have any goals, what are your goals for your business? Hello from Australia. Hi, Daniela. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not, please let me know. But that's what I'm on here for today, is to talk about what do you want your business to be? What do you want your life to be? Have you thought about what your business is going to look like 5 years from now? What would that look like? If money was not a problem, if age is not a factor, but sometimes we let our age get in the way where we are thinking we're too old or we're too young, but none of that really matters. If you're still here, then go after your dreams. And that's what I want to say to each and every one of you. Please, when you come in the room, tell me hi, where you're coming from. Give me a thumbs up. If this sounds like something that you might be interested in, please share the information out. Russia. Okay, live from Russia. Hi, Russia. How are things going? Who else is in the room? This is going to be the hour of power. So what do you want your life to look like? What do you want out of life? Have you ever sit down and wrote out, say, thinking, just dumping everything out on paper? My business is called Crafting with Joy. Hi, Danielle. Awesome. Awesome. So how long have you been in business, Daniela? Am I pronouncing your name correctly? If you can please give the video a thumbs up, I would gratefully appreciate it. Can I please do what, Lena? So you just starting? Okay. Can you please say Yama? Yama? I believe I said yes. Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay. I just want to make sure I say the name correctly. Okay. So tell me, Daniela, what would you like your business to be? Have you thought about what you want your business to look like in 5 years? A cleaning business. Okay, you ran a cleaning business before. Okay. I used to have a cleaning business myself where I cleaned office buildings. Sometimes I cleaned a couple of houses, but yep, I, so I can definitely relate. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. Hi, Anna. Say Anna. Okay, Anna. All right. Please give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing. Hi, LaBrenda. Thanks. I'm glad you're here. I didn't, I need, that's something that I need to do. If I want to grow this channel, I need to start posting that I'll be coming live on Wednesdays at 11, because I really do want to grow this YouTube channel. And like I've always said, it helps me to get better. What I'm going to get out of it, it will help me to become a better communicator. What you all would get out of it is if I can be of help with you throughout your business and life. I'm struggling with the prices here. We do not have penny sales here. Okay. But do you, I, Daniela, I get a couple of penny items, but my shop is open Monday through Friday from 10 to 2. And those are hours that I chose so I can go out and network, so I let people know where I am, and they can come here, or either I can go to them. But what I would suggest, Daniela, is looking into wholesaling. I don't know what you want your business to be, but I don't. I mean, I do go out and shop, but when I started my business, it was not to go out and source product in the area. It was more to get me wholesale vendors. And so that's something that I want to suggest to you is get you some wholesale vendors. And maybe that will help with your price and you will already know what things are going to be. Don't need unnecessary distractions. Okay. So LaBrenda, many of you can't find penny items. That's right. It's plenty of people that don't find penny items. But that's right. But we can find bargains. That is so true. We can find bargains. So the thing that I want to talk about today is, definitely getting a get a book and make it your dream book. Just write down any and everything of what you want your business to be. What would it look like if there were no factors? I want you to think outside of the box. If you thinking that you at the end you want to kind of build your business with the end in mind. So if you're thinking that I don't ever want to sell the business, because sometimes people do it and they actually retire from the gift basket industry. I know people that have sold their business and they're not doing baskets anymore. So I know some people that has it and they pass it down to the family. They have family members that come in and want to take over the business. And what it's not there's not a right or wrong way to do that sort of thing. But when you're in your business, you want to think about the end in mind. You want to think about, do I ever want to sell this? Am I going to continuously do it? Because I can tell you, I'm in my 60s, but I don't see myself doing anything else. I would love it if my children would want this to be their business, how I can help the business go to another level if I had that input from them. But they don't really show an interest. So that's what I want you to think about. Not only for your business, but think about for your personal life. Is it places that you want to go? Is there places that you want to, things that you want to experience? Is it a certain car you want to drive? Is there a certain furniture you want in your house? I want you to think about all of those things and get you a book. And next week I'm gonna see if anybody has done that. I'm going to ask the question, has anybody thought about what they want their business to look like? Because I've asked the question a couple of weeks ago, who here has had who has selling for Easter, do they have a goal? Do they know how many baskets they're going to make? And some people say, I'm just going to make. But I mean, I'm saying that's fine and good. But if you're doing it, if it's just a passion or it's just a hobby, that's fine. But as a matter of fact, I kind of ran my business more like a hobby than a business. And if you wanting it to go to the next level, you need to think about running it as a business. Let me get up here and see who came in the room so I can definitely speak to everyone. I believe I spoke to LaBrenda. Crafty Leo, hey, how you doing? I might have to get some glasses because the more I look at the screen, I can't see. Hey, Divine Creations, good morning. Miss Nicole from Divine Creation. Please hit the please hit the like button. Good morning, Monique. Monique. Good Lord, I can't even speak. Thanks, LaBrenda. Hey, KLK, how you doing? Y'all speaking to one another. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hi, Blessed Hands by Lillian. How are you? All right. I believe I spoke to everybody. All right. But has anybody ever done any of those things that I'm talking about? Have you ever sit down and thought about what you want your business to be? Have you thought about what you want your business to be? Is there a dollar amount? Do you want, say, $50,000 a year? Do you want your business to be a $50,000 a year business? Do you want it to be $100,000 a year? What do you want your what do you want each holiday to bring as far as a dollar figure? Have you anybody on here ever thought about that? On what they want? Yes, in my cleaning business. Okay, you've done it in the cleaning business, but um, what about your gift basket business? I have started a notebook. Okay, Maria. Notebook for basket making. Awesome. All right, so Miss Claudia in chat. Hi, S. Marie. Okay, you want your business, Kathy Leo, you want your business to be a six-figure business. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. What about anybody else? Anybody else? What you want your business to be? Trying to drink my coffee, y'all. Not yet. As it. Daniela said, not yet, as I'm not even sure if I'm gifted to do this business. I think you are. I think you are, Daniela. A lot of it is, I want to call it putting together a puzzle. And the more you do it, the more creativity will flow through you. That I do promise. The more you do it. And you can look at some people that's doing it, that's doing the business, and some people LLC, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that because I do it myself. But I do know sometimes I have to not look at what somebody else is doing. And the more I do my own thing, it's the more creativity that does come out. Okay? KOK says she's part-time supplemental income enjoying retirement. And see, that's what I'm doing, KOK. Um, like I just stated a while back, I'm in my 60s, but I don't anticipate doing anything other than the gift basket business. I love it. It brings me joy. Um, and that's why I get on here to talk about what it does for me, but also what it can do for other people. Some people may just want to do it part time. Some people want to do it where they're making a six-figure income, but it's your business. You do it however you want to do it. I'm struggling with the name for my business, and it's going to be my part-time business until I retire. Okay, Maria. All right. Um, have you put? I struggled with that too because I couldn't come up with a name. So that's how King is my last name. So that's why I say King's Gift Baskets. I'm not telling you that's what you should do for your business, but sometimes you have to just find some time alone and where you think about what you want things to be. And there's nothing wrong with doing it until you decide that you want to pick a name. Yes, that's confirmation for me. It brings me lots of joy. Yep, and I literally just started. Okay, Maria, you literally just started. All right. If you have any questions for me, maybe I can help you with, because you're saying you just started. So give some more. Okay. Yeah. So you just want to sit down and think, dream, right? I suggest everybody get a book. MG Baskets Plus. See, they're giving you some names. I've been watching a lot of videos and made about 20 baskets for Easter. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. And I don't know. I believe I did share this last week. Last year was my first year going out on the street for Easter. I've sold Easter baskets before. However, I did them by request or I did orders. People ordered them. But last year is the first time that I made some and took them out on the street to sell. And I will do it again this year. I did a market last week and I did a sale. Okay. I pray you have great sales today, Miss Nicole. Okay, Nicole, you going out somewhere or are you already? Awesome, thank you. You're welcome, Maria. Nicole, are you going out or are you doing that event you did? I think you said you do it once a month. Hi, Crystal Unique. How are you? So that's my questions for everybody. Who on here has, some people call them vision boards or have a book or have their goals written down for their business? Kong, this chat is about a gift basket business. If you're in the gifting industry or if you're in any type of business and you want to grow your business, this what this chat is about. Okay, Kong, you have a who? Tell me who has a vision board or who has a book. Can you put that in the chat? If you have a book that you have your goals and dreams written down in, or do you have a vision board? I haven't, but I will start. Okay. And I want you to dream as big as you want to. If you want to have a store where you have 12 employees and you have them working and making your baskets, or if you just wanted to be you and two people and you do all the gifts that way. I just want to know, have you really thought about it? And if you have, do you have those goals and stuff in a book, or do you have a vision board of some sort? Hi, Lady Di. Okay, bless hands by little. You started a book. Okay. Christian unique decor, lady. Okay, you do. Lady Di, do you have a book or a vision board? Just Crystal Unique. Yours is in a book. Okay. I don't have one. I've been procrastinating on creating one. Okay. Okay. Crafty Leo. So you gonna by next week you gonna have a book, right? Thanks y'all for the thumbs up. Yeah, my New Year's resolution is to start a YouTube channel and incorporate my hobbies, watching for Mexican, which is Mexican cooking and basket making. Okay. I want to do a vision board this year. Okay. Lady Di, you put something up there, but you took it away. Yes, yes, Crafty Leo. You gonna just get you a book and sit down and just write out your goals and dreams. You might want to have a page and you think about your business and you just write. I want people to write what you want, what you expecting God to do. And I don't want you to think small. If you thinking, oh, I just want to make 50,000, 100,000. I'm gonna tell you, we have a big God. You need to have some big dreams. I want you to think if money was not an option, what would it be? What would you want it to be? If you had no options, if nothing was a factor, and you had everything working out for your good, what would you want it to be? I'm also embarrassed to post my basket. Oh, don't be embarrassed to post your baskets. Honey, we all started from somewhere. Because if y'all go on my Facebook page, you can see where I started from. The Bible tells us to make our vision plain. That's right. That's right, LaBrenda. That's right. The Bible tells us that. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. That's right. Go big. That's right, LaBrenda. Dream big. That's right. I want to make 100 to... Okay, 1,000,000. Go ahead, girl. Generational wealth is my goal. Okay. I have a notebook with tabs showing the different items I want to do in my shop. Sorry, typing typing too fast. It's all right, Lady Di. But yeah, so next week, and my goal on YouTube is I'm at 700 and some odd subscribers. My next goal is 1,000 subscribers. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway. I don't know what the giveaway is going to be because I never done that before, but that is definitely in the plans. I want to do a giveaway. It may be some printed ribbon. I don't know. Some of you might like that custom printed ribbon. Okay, actually, my notebook has a section on goals and money administration. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. So, who has been out for? Who's been selling for Easter? Who's been out for Easter already? If you haven't been out, when are you going out for Easter? Who's selling for Easter? If you haven't been out, when you going out? Um, I could tell you my goal for Easter baskets was 100 Easter baskets. But when I tallied up the dollar amount was not there. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm gonna make some more Easter baskets. But guess what else I'm gonna do? I have about 25 Mother's Day baskets. I'm gonna take them right out there, and I'm gonna sell them too. They're gonna go right out there on that table. I'm going out tomorrow through Saturday. Okay. Okay. I will start selling on Friday. Okay, KOK. I wanted to go out Thursday, but I'm not sure because, like I said, I really want to focus on, like I have several other gifts in here that I can take out there with me. But I don't know if I go out tomorrow or if I'm going to wait and go out Friday. I need to probably go out tomorrow because Saturday I'm going to cut my sales kind of short where I usually set up. I'm going to set up in front of my house. I have a big cookout coming happening on Saturday at my house. But that's why I say you got to love what you do, and I believe the sales and stuff will happen because I really want to spend some time with my family. My son is coming in town, and I want to spend time with my grandkids. So, guess what? I'm going to sell in front of my house, and I am on a busy street. I do decent sales at my house when I set up, but the sales are better when I set up at the gas station. But nevertheless, I'll be out, but the location may change. Let's take out some others. That yeah, I'm telling you, I got plenty. I got some things I had left over for Valentine's Day that I'm gonna take out. I've done some NFL baskets, honey, some college basketballs, and honey, I put like 15 of those baskets together yesterday. I was like, I need the dollar amount to make sense. So I'm making some other baskets to go along with what I already have. Good morning, Wrap It Up Gifts. Maria, how are you? Maria, let me ask you this. This is the question I've been asking in the chat. Do you have your goals and dreams written down on what you want your business to be? Have you thought about in the next 5 years, what would you want your business to look like? Oh yes, Lady Di, with my shop I still street sell. And Lady Di, for a while, that's how I started my business, street selling. But for people, and people do come in here and shop, but I don't have like a sign out. I have a sign on my door, but I don't have a marquee sign up top. So people don't really know that I'm here. I do quite a bit of business from online. People find me online and they're coming to the area, or somebody is celebrating their birthday in this area, and these people are at home and they want to send a basket to the people that are coming here. That's something that I do. So that's how I get a lot of my business. My business is more food based. I've said that several times before. But in order for me to make the other holidays work real well, and also let people know that I am here, I go out and street sell. So that's that's a supplemental part of my income. So yes, I've just started back doing it. I want to say the last 2 years on selling on the street. Let me see what y'all talking about. Okay. Yes, I answered Lady Di question. Good morning, Brenda. Lady Di, I have trouble watching your videos. I can't stop watching once I start. She like, keep on watching them. I need to revamp my business. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, God, what I do? Oh, what I hit. I do? How I get that off? Mm. Oh Lord. What did I do? Mm. I don't know what I. Now I'm green. Oh God. Mm. Oh God. Oh no. I ain't mean to do that. Now I'm putting other stuff on the background. Okay. All right. I didn't even know I could do that. I think who was that? Somebody else last night was on and I was watching it. Oh yes, I'm so at the house while cookout is. Girl, yeah. I'm gonna go right out there. I'm gonna have my tent set up. So this great smell would draw customers in. I don't know. I don't know, but honey, yeah, I'm gonna set that tent up right at my house. My daughter said, "Well, Ma, how you having a cookout? How you gonna sell your baskets and you having a cookout? What in the world you gonna do?" I said, "I'm gonna set that table up." Because a lot of the cars, when we have cookouts and stuff, those cars park in the front yard. They park in the front yard, but they still be able to park some of them there. But yes, I'm setting my tables up front, and they can whisk right on in there, get them a gift basket. Yep. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. You got to make it work. Got to make it work for you. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, yeah. Okay, you, Lady Di, I just want to get all the pros and cons of owning my shop and street selling. I guess location for the shop is key, it seems. Yes, location for the shop is key. Um, the only drawback on having a shop that I can see is if you have to decide, see whether you want the shop open from 9 to 5, 10 to 6, that sort of thing. That can be the only drawback. And then if I'm going to have it from 9 to 5 or 10 to 6 or whatever the hours are, I have to make sure I have somebody in the shop. So that means I definitely got to pull in traffic to cover payroll or to cover, say, marketing. Because my hours here are from 10 to 2, Monday through Friday. Yes, I am here a lot of the times later than 2 o'clock, but it gives me the option to go out and network. So that can be the only drawback. And another thing, when you're in this shop all the time and you're by yourself, it gets lonely. I, you know, so that is something to think about. It gets lonely that you're inside and you don't have any connection with people on the outside if you don't go out and network, I'm just going to say. And the advantage is, like, I know I probably have 300 gifts in here made, so I have really been working hard to make sure I have gifts of all sorts ready for people when they do want to shop. Now, I tell my customers, the local ones, if those hours don't work from 10 to 2, if you text or email me, primarily text or call me, then I can work out a time. Like I said, I'm here usually anyway, but it because I used to tell people I see people by appointments because I wanted my business to be more of a warehouse, and being out on the streets, you have to um, you have the weather. That's the drawback on selling out on the streets, but That's the only drawback that I see about selling out on the street. Okay, let me read what y'all talking about. Let me see. Okay. Take advantage to living on busy street. Yes, I stay on the highway, so yeah, I definitely get a lot of traffic. Yes, you can set up at home and do really well. Yeah. Someone else had a similar green screen. Yes, that Daddy's chest. That's who it was. Yep, you gotta be careful now. I don't know if that was an option before where you could put something on the background. I guess I could put my logo on the back. So I'm learning some stuff. Good morning, Kings Get Basket and everyone. Hi, Deborah. How are you? So, Lady Di, you have any other questions you want to talk about as far any other questions that I can answer for you as far as the pros and cons or anything else that you want to ask me about as far as the gift basket business that maybe you've asked before and you want to get another perspective on it? Into my home. That is my issue right now. Okay, now when I sell at my house, Lady Di, I don't have them coming inside my house. They, I have a tent set up in the, on the grass. So that's what you could do if you want to sell outside of your home. I don't have people coming inside my home. They shop like I'm set up at the street, at a gas station, say per se. They don't come inside my home. And some people have HOAs and different things they can't set up. But where I'm at, I'm in a county, so I have no problem of no laws restricting me that I can't do, say, a yard sale or whatever. I'm not in the city limits, so there's nobody gonna say you can't set up here. I don't have that problem. But I'm gonna say that people do instead of a brick and mortar. What do you mean instead of a brick and mortar, Lady Di? What do you mean instead of a brick and mortar? Read comments above. Read comments above. Okay. Right now, I don't like different people coming into. Is that the one? I don't like different people coming into my house. That is my issue right now. Okay, I'm not. I'm not talking about running my business from home. Right. Okay. So instead of brick and mortar, I feel like I'm still missing something. I feel like I'm still missing something what you're trying to say to me. I feel like I'm feel. Have I answered your question, or you still have a question, Lady Di? So no problem. Can we chat over the phone? Can I call you? Yes, you can call me. You can call me. Call my business line. I answer. If it's not a good time, I tell you that too. But I can give you the number. It's it's 843. You ready? You got a pen and paper, Lady Di? You have a pen and paper. 843. Okay, 843 283 5594. 843-283-5594. Okay. All right. So yeah, and that's another thing. People, I mean, because you have to pay rent for these buildings, and you have to pay for employees. You have to pay. It's a lot of expense. I'm not going to tell anybody not to get a have a business outside of their home, but you have to think of all the expense. You got insurance. You got uh, labor. You have your time is tied up. You know, I don't know who you are, but you. Good morning, Lisa Bell. Okay, let me see. I don't know. Okay, okay. Yeah, I had to put them in timeout. I don't know that much about doing the thing. Yeah, I had to take them out. I don't know what they were talking about. La Brenda. But yeah. Okay. Hi, Lisa Bell. I think I spoke. Okay, I remember keeping up with all those aspects of brick and mortar, aspects of a brick and mortar business, and I don't miss it. No, yeah. Okay, okay. You say you remember. Yeah, it's a lot, But the way you know, I tell anybody I run my business, and I know people saying, "Well, how you get customers?" Believe people still come in here and shop from 10 to 2 because I have it on Google, and a lot of these people Googling where they can get a gift basket, and I'm the only game in town that's really posted on the web like that, so they come in here looking for it. I got him. You just talk. Oh, okay, Laverne. I advertise a lot too. Okay, how are you advertising? KOK, you mean you advertised when you had your other brick and mortar, or you advertise a lot now? Yeah, how are you all getting your customers? If you all can tell me that, how y'all finding y'all customers? How are you all finding your customers? Are you just waiting for street sales? Do you advertise on Facebook Marketplace? Are you advertising, or are you paying for posts or boosting posts? How are you all getting your customers as far as your gift basket business? How are you all getting your customers? Excuse me. Oh, my take on selling at a flea market is, and I can say because I've done it, and like you say, it's my take on it was not a great fit for me. Because a lot of times people come to flea markets, they're looking for a deal. They're looking for something cheap. It may work for you, but to me, I think they're coming in there looking for something cheap, and they're looking for a deal. They're not looking to come in. Usually, they're not thinking to come to a flea market to get gift baskets. So that's my take on that. There's a mile posting to all the groups in my area. People share my posts. Okay. Uh, share my posts on Facebook. Okay, Crystal Unique. The market. Okay. Offer on Google and other platforms. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't advertise my back. Okay, you don't advertise your baskets. Okay. No, I've been lucky to sell in an area where people have sold baskets for years, so I just go and set up. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. But let me ask y'all this: while y'all go out there and set up and sell, have you thought about collecting emails? Is there anybody on here collecting emails from when people come and purchase your baskets? Do any of you all collect emails? Or have you thought about collecting emails? Does anybody collect emails? Have you thought about collecting emails? I used to have a brick and mortar but had to close it down. I miss having it. I do plan on opening. Okay. Brenda. Okay, Brenda. I used to have a brick and mortar, but closed it down. I miss having it. I do plan on opening up a gift shop. Okay, awesome. Put these glasses back on, y'all. I'm trying to help each. I try to have help each year set up on the streets. My first year, and people wanted me to be out each holiday. Okay. Well, yeah, I have people ask me, "Are you gonna be here for this holiday? And you gonna be here for that holiday?" Yeah, if you can get help, I suggest you do get some help because that'll be a plus for you. If you're doing street sales, okay, okay, I used to do that, but not for the baskets. Okay, oh, Badger, Dana. Uh oh, Dana. Hold on, I think I. Let me see. New Facebook followers. Okay. I collect emails and actually sent emails Saturday. No deals for it yet, but customers seem happy to hear from me. Okay, it was only 8 emails, but it's a start. That's right. I suggest. I know sometimes it get crazy, but and I haven't done it so much since I've done street sales. But when I did vendor events, I would collect emails because those are people that you can reach back out to. If you do, especially if y'all do vendor events, you might want to give away a basket. Say register to win this basket by putting your email address down. We're going to contact the winner through email. That's one way. Or either if you collect people phone numbers for text messaging, that's a good way to a good thing to do also, and where you can stay connected to those customers because eventually you want to grow your pool of emails. So if you decide you want to do a brick and mortar, or if you're going to be somewhere, you can tell people, hey, I'm going to so and so event. I'll be set up. Stop by our table to win to pick up your free gift. I don't know. The free gift could be, say if you had abundance of ink pens. It could be an ink pen with a card attached, or it could be a small gift. It could be like I have some cups over there, and they could be $1 or $2 that you may invest, but it helps you with a relationship with these people. So that's what I'm trying to say. If you can collect emails, it's good to do with people. Okay, wait a minute. I must have missed something. Okay, yep, okay, yep, S. Marie, we talked about, you said you sent out 8 emails. I used to collect emails and Facebook information, but some of their information be wrong. I will start back collecting emails. Okay. Tell them that's how you're gonna contact the winner, through emails. Repeat customers are the best. Yes, repeat customers are the best. It's it's good to do with coupons as well. Okay. Yep. And you could say because I've done this before. I've given away gift certificates, but I put a date on the gift certificate, even though if they had bought it in and it was after the time. That way, I'm not out of any product. I'm out of a piece of paper that I had written up with a stamp or whatever on it. Um, and I could tell them, come into my shop. You come into my shop and you can shop with this $25. Say this can be a $25 gift certificate. So I've done that in the past. Yep, you're right, KOK, to do with coupons. Who else? Please hit the thumbs up as you come into the room live to the live. Thanks. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. Thanks, LaBrenda. That's a great idea because someone was live yesterday and the information her information and she called them. They was happy she did because they lost her information. Okay. Yep, that's why I say if you can collect their information. Thanks, S. Marie. Thanks, LaBrenda. Thanks. That's a great idea. Great. I'm glad y'all think good idea to collect emails. Okay, Monique. That's a great way of getting the right information. Okay. Yep, you could just do some kind of contest. People like to win stuff, and I'm just gonna say, even if you're doing, I don't know how you all communicate. Even if you did a Facebook Live, you can say, come and like and share my page when you're doing a live, and you can win a $25 gift certificate. And if they put something in the description, that way you get more views on Facebook, and they can come in. You can give them a $25 gift certificate. I also would like to do gift cards, but have not figured that part out as of yet. Okay, Brenda, you want to do gift cards? Now, I don't know what merchant service you're using, but I do know that Square has it where you can purchase gift cards. And some of the other platforms may have them also. Okay. I did a raffle on gift, a chair gift, and made Oh, girl! All right, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so you did it. They bought a raffle ticket, and you made that kind of money. Okay, it was a $200 gift, but it increased sales, and the winner was overjoyed. Okay, so tell me what you did as far as the raffle. How much was the raffle tickets, and did you sell them when you were doing out on the street selling gift baskets? Did you say if you did you sell them for $3, $5? Tell us how you did that. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. That's great. You can get gift cards from merchants. The tickets were $1. Okay. All right. Yay, girl. I might need to do that. they could get 10 for 5. Okay, okay. Okay, I do use Square and I will check them out. Thanks. You welcome. You welcome. Okay, it has worked many years for your ministry. Okay, okay. As a matter of fact, I got a ministry that's a woman's ministry that we have, and I am going to be a vendor, and I might have to take that one. Okay, you've raffled TVs too. Okay, do it while street selling. Okay, you did it while street selling. Okay, I have Square now, and I will be checking too. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, all right. And do it for a month leading up to the event. Okay, like a raffle discount. Okay, all right. Like I said when we first came on, I'm going to call this on my weekly lives on Wednesdays at 11. I'm going to call it the hour of power, where I can invoke you to be your very best, whether it's through the gift basket industry or in your life. I know we all can win, but I know we all have dreams within us. We need to dream big. We need to ask God for what it is that we desire in our hearts, because if He put it in your heart, He will make a way. So I want you all to, next week I'm going to ask you, and I hope and pray if you that you all decide to do this. Everybody get a book. Get a book, put your dreams on it in that book, what you want your business to be, what you want your life to be. And I would love to not see what you actually write in the book, but if you can text me a picture of your book, you and your book, that would be fantastic. And then I know that I'm not wasting my time. You know, that I know that we're here to help one another, because I learn from y'all and y'all learn from me. We gonna put these ideas out there and we gonna let them marinate, and we gonna come up to doing something big and wonderful. I don't know what this channel is gonna be all about, but I'm telling you, I just want to inspire you to be the very best you can be. And if you still living and breathing, you got a whole lot of life left to live. And I know that God did not just put you here for nothing, and to inspire you to be the best you can be. Whether if you want to say, if you want to write a check for $10,000 to a girls or boys home, your church, or you see somebody in need and you can write that check and just help somebody, that it not even be an issue, and you not even blink an eye, that you are able to help somebody. That's what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about invoking the power that is within you to be the very best you can be. And I want to see, y'all, if that's something that you can commit to next week, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up and let me know that you're going to have your book next week. I'm going to have my book. I'm going to show it to you. And so you can see that I'm not just saying this. I'm going to be living and breathing and doing this stuff with you all. I don't want to see your pages. If you want to talk about whatever it is that you want your business to be, I'm here for you. And I don't mind being available. So, okay, Crafty Leo says she's going to have her book next week. Who else? Who else? All right, Lady Di. Okay, who else? Who else is going to have their book? Yes. And if you see pictures, all right, Danielle, okay, Blessed Hands by Lillian. If you see pictures of your dreams, or if you see things that you would like, say if you don't weigh the weight you want to weigh. I'm just using that as an example. I know I want to get healthier. I know that I want to live to play with my grandkids, and be able to go on trips and be able to move around. If you plan on being here, you got to get a little healthier. I know that I need to get a little healthier. So that's why it's whatever you want your life to be. So I need to get myself together. I'm on this not just I want to don't want to call it a weight loss journey. I want to call it a fitness journey, a life change. I need to drink more water, and I'm drinking coffee right now, but I'm gonna drink that coffee. I got a smoothie. This is my lunch. And then I need to have me some water. I don't drink enough water. I got to flush all that stuff out. I need to drink more water. So if you is something that you want from this channel, I'm asking that if you see me going live, you could know a friend that's in business or want more out of life. Please share the channel out. Let people know that they can come on here. They can ask questions. I'm gonna be available to answer your questions. All right. We made okay. Brenda says she made over $3,000 for Mother's Day raffle. Okay. Ask God for what you want. That's right. Ask God for what you want. Thanks everyone for the ideas and information. Okay. Crystal Unique. Amen. That's right. Okay, okay, right. That's right. Okay. All right. Thank you all so very much. Thank you for taking the time to see what this channel is all about. See what I have to add to give you the knowledge and the wisdom that you can have and do whatever it is that you want to have and do. And I appreciate all of your time. It just does my heart good that you thought enough of me to come on and spend this time with me. I love the idea. I will. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, Maria. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. So, all right, y'all. Lady Di, if you're available, you can call me right after this video. Uh, and I can speak to you now. That way we can get it out of the way. If you're available, give me a call right after this live. And I look forward to hearing from you. You all have a blessed week. I wish many blessings, many prosperities, great connections while you out here doing your live. Okay, Lady Di. While you out here street selling or whatever you want your business to be, please know that it's nothing you can't do with God on your side. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you. See you next week. God bless.